Beautiful landing, guys. All right, guys. So it worked, man. You see? You guys saw that? Oh my goodness! Wow! I almost broke my one of my propellers, one of my props. It's safe though. Nothing happened. You guys saw that? I'm telling you, man. I gotta get used to this drone, guys. I'll see you in a bit. Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel, man. Haven't filmed in a little bit. I've been kind of busy. You know, my son started school, and I started actually working myself and doing a little bit of side jobs. So I wasn't able to film, but hopefully this weekend I'll be able to go for a little bit and maybe show you guys something that I want to try out. And today I was actually gonna. I've been thinking about this since I got this drone, of making it like a type of fishing drone where you can kind of have a released clip, send it out there, and then you kind of like release the bait further in the water, since I really can't cast that far because of my bad shoulder. That's one thing. Another thing is that it's really a lot of waves where I go and real choppy. But then I just, actually, also I just want to have fun. I want to try new things. It's not going to be something NASA style, no brain surgery here, but I figure, you know what, I'm not gonna spend $150 to $200 on a rig, a remote control released clip for bait on a drone. So I saw a couple of YouTube videos and I got some ideas from them, and but this is my own version, and I figure I'm not gonna go out there and spend money. I'm just gonna use whatever I have at home. I have a bunch of stuff at home laying around. And so this is what I'm going to be using, guys. Just a glue sticks to reinforce all the joints, all the cross member where I'm going to be gluing it up and tying it up to the legs, and the reason I'm going to be using glue gun is so if one day I want to take it off or I don't want to use it, I can just pull it out. It's not as strong, but at least it'll hold it in place where it doesn't slide back and forth. Some string, obviously. And some fishing line, the same fishing line I'm going to be using for when I go out there and fishing. Same strength. I think it's 50-pound test. So I don't use a different line here when I'm testing it out outside, which I'm going to also be showing you I'm going to be testing it. And the same line I'm going to be using here, I'm going to be using out there. I got a clip that I found that my wife uses for her paperwork that I stole from her. And some pencils. I'm not sure if I'm going to use the regular pencil or the carpenter's pencil, construction pencil. Because whatever works best for me or for my little setup, that's the one I will use. Like I said, this is my version that I've never done it before. I'm gonna try it out, and hopefully it works, and hopefully I don't lose my drone, then I have to buy another one. But hey, it's a risk, you gotta take some risk out there. If it works, awesome. I'll be able to shoot baits really far, and I'll be able to maybe target bigger fish, more fish. And also, man, my main priority is having fun, trying new things, not getting bored when I'm fishing, just experimenting stuff. That's what it's all about, guys. So stick around. Thank you guys for coming by again. My name is Alex, by the way, if it's the first time you're watching my channel. Hope you guys like this tutorial. It's a short tutorial, my first one. I've never done it before, so bear with me. If you have any comments, any suggestions, drop them in the comments. Guys, don't forget to subscribe. And I'm also going to be going out there fishing, hopefully in the next couple of days. And I want to have it kind of ready so I can shoot some baits out there, and show you guys, and just all around have a good time, have fun, guys. All right, you know what I mean? All right, guys, don't forget to subscribe. So guys, the reason I'm cutting this kind of short here is in case it's gonna be kind of light. It's not gonna have a lot of weight. I don't want it to fly around and smash around and then hit one of the props and bring my drone down. So I'm gonna cut it. I'm gonna cut it and tie it short enough where it doesn't reach the props. You know what I mean? In case it's just flying around everywhere. Once it releases the bait, it's not gonna hit anything. You know what I'm saying, guys? I'm doing this, fast forward, in clips so you guys can see it. I don't want to bore you to death, but I do want you to see how I'm doing it. It's cool stuff to do, man. It entertains you. It entertains me, and if it works, it's like a payoff. It's like, man, awesome, it worked, and that's another arsenal to my fishing my fishing adventures or whatever you want to call it. But check this out. So this is how short I want to make it. So I know the props are going to be here up to like this far. So it's not going to hit the props right there. So I want to make sure I tie it this distance, this clip right here. If I can find right here. So yeah. So this has to be like here. And I want to be able to tie it where this is going to be like that. So the line can go into it wedged in here. And it can just, once I fly the drone away and I stop letting line go, it can just come off and just snap off and the bait will be dropped. That's in theory. Is it gonna work? I'm not sure. That's why we're gonna test it today. Okay, so let me tie this up. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna do this, guys. Guys, so this is the way it's gonna look. I mean, this is my first attempt. I'm not sure if the clip is going to be strong enough, so I'm probably just going to have to kind of stop by the Bass Pro Shops or, and before I go fishing this weekend and buy one of those release clips that they sell there for actual fishing, for trolling and whatnot. So, because, I mean, it's got some strength. I mean, I'm going to test it out. I probably can't put too much weight on it. So, this is the way it's supposed to work. You see that? In theory, that's supposed to work. And we're going to test it out in a little bit, guys. But this is it. I'm done. I'm just going to glue up a little bit of this. Glue it here and glue it there. So it kind of prevent it from sliding around. Maybe preventing the line from getting released, and go from there. If it doesn't work, like I said, I'll just go get it. I know for a fact that one of those actual trolling clips easy clip release. I can't remember how they're actually called, but I know what they are. Pretty sure you heard of them. And once the fish bites, it releases. It's with tension. It's similar to this. It's just actually made for fishing, a little stronger. It's got more grip strength. So guys, this is as far as for me, and this came out pretty strong, pretty good. I'm pretty happy about this one right here. This is very strong. It doesn't slide anywhere, as you can see. And this is the only clip I had at the house, so it's worth a try. I'm gonna fly the drone a little bit and see if it works, and you guys will be the first ones to see it fail or work. One of the two. Yes, it's done. I got it done. I did what I think it might work. First attempt, first trial. Here's the clip hanging. And this is the way it's supposed to work. You clip the line on it. You got these two little arms. You clip the light on it, the line, and flies off. And then once you get to a certain spot, you let the open up the drag. Open up the veil and let the line go. Once you get to where you want to drop it, you close the veil and you tie the drag, and you wait for it to drop, and that's the way it should drop. In theory, right? Like I said, this clip might not be strong enough to hold a big lid, but a sinker. But trial and error, guys, man. I mean, you guys are doing it with me. You guys are comment below. I mean, you have any more ideas? I'm pretty sure I have to get a better clip, but at least I have it ready. So when I go past by a Bass Pro Shop or a bait shop, any bait shop, I can just pick it up there and just tie it on and get ready to go. But at least now it's going to be ready. Plus today, I think it will work if I put a lighter weight, like a 1 ounce or ounce weight, not a 3 or 5, and a small bait. It probably will work. But if I'm actually trying to catch some mud snappers out there, trying to catch like maybe a big shark, whatever. I probably need to get a stronger clip. And these drones are capable of lifting around 8 pounds, I believe. 8 pounds something. Not exactly sure 100% the exact number, but 8 pounds that's a lot. If you really think about it, that's a lot of weight it can lift. As far as I read up on it, and so guys, let's get out there and give it a shot. It's done. It's finished. I mean, this is the way it looks. It's pretty sturdy. I mean, it ain't going nowhere. I actually added some glue, some hot glue to the joints and all the parts, just as a safety measure. I mean, if I lose this, I mean, no big deal. But you know, and no, I made this short, like I was saying, guys, so it doesn't hit the props. Once the line drops and it's dangling around, it doesn't shoot up and hit the props. So I didn't make it. I mean, I was gonna make it a little longer up to here, but once I started tying, it kind of got shorter on me. But you know, I'll get better at it. I mean, I've seen it work, and hopefully it works. Doesn't look too bad, as you can see. All right, guys. So let me get out there and see if it works. All right, guys. I'll see you guys in a little bit. Okay, guys. This is the first test flying it. This is actually the first time I'm flying this drone, and I have the clip on it for the bait drop. But I'm gonna just fly it right now a little bit just to make sure everything works. The drone itself is working fine, and then I'll try with the line and the release clip. All right, guys, check it out. All right, guys. So this is the first attempt. See how that works out. I got my neighbor over there cutting bushes and trimming down his trees. So pardon the noise. But I'm gonna give it a shot, see if it works out. Okay. Here's the weight, the hook. Here's the clip. Let's see if it's gonna work out. I hope it does. I really do. I should have made this a little longer, but like I said, this is the first attempt. So the line is in there. All right. Everything's in there. Make sure the line is not in the. Make sure your main line is not in the way of the props. I think that should be good. And let's give it a shot, guys. Let's give that a shot. All right. So you guys gonna be able to see, okay? So it's the last. Oh, look! It picked it up. It picked up the line. It's awesome. So far, so good. It's hanging on there. I already have the veil open and the line is free, so I guess I just go. I just go forward, I guess. Keep trying it. Let me lower it a little bit, guys, so you guys can see it. Oh, it's running out of battery. That's what it is. Guys, it ran out of battery. Let me change the battery. All right, guys. So I changed the battery. Second try. Let's give it another shot. Let's see if it works out. All right. Hopefully this time it works out. All right, guys. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right. The weight is up. I'm gonna keep it. Okay. Here we go. Let's bring it down a little bit so you guys can see it. Hope you guys can see it right there. It's taking the line. It's got the weight still. It hasn't dropped the weight. I'm gonna go that far, guys, so you guys can see it's drop the weight. Hopefully it's gonna work out, guys. I'm gonna close the veil and see if it. All right, guys, the veil is closed. Now I just move forward with the drone. and see if it drops the weight. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. It dropped the weight. Oh, awesome, awesome, guys. It did work. It dropped the weight where I wanted to be dropped at. Okay, so that worked. That clip actually is strong enough to hold that 3 ounce weight. It was actually a pyramid weight. So hey, I'm ready, man. Awesome, guys. Hope you like that. I hope you guys are liking the video. It's my first one. Be patient. Don't be too harsh on me, man. I'm just, like I said, I do this for fun. I'm not a professional. I never learn from anybody. All I'm doing is just sharing my things, sharing what I do, and my love for the outdoors and for fishing and all this kind of stuff, good stuff, guys. Hope you guys were able to see that. I'm so happy, man. It actually dropped the weight. I'm ready. I just wanted to make sure that I got the line out of the way before I landed it. That way it wouldn't get tangled up in the props and mess up my drone before I even try to go out there fishing. So I'm gonna see if I can land it, guys. I mean, I have no experience with this drone. It's like my second time flying it, or third time, but just like a couple of feet. So let's see if I can land this sucker. Okay, yeah. All right. Beautiful landing, guys. All right, guys, so it worked, man. Oh, you see? You guys saw that? Oh my goodness. Wow, I almost broke one of my propellers, one of my props. It's safe though, nothing happened. You guys saw that? I'm telling you, man, I gotta get used to the drone, guys. I'll see you in a bit, guys. So it definitely worked. I'm super ready. As you guys saw that, it worked. My little invention worked. And I'm not gonna lie to you, I have a little bit of hands-on experience. I'm working on my hands. I did a lot of construction work when I was younger. I mean, a lot of building stuff around my mom's house, taking things apart. So it don't take much skill to do this, but you guys saw it worked. I mean, there's a clip. There's my little thing, my little invention. It's really solid. The clip was enough. It had enough strength, enough grabbing strength to hold that line. And hey, I'm ready, man. It's ready to go, guys. Thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. It motivates me more than anything. I feel like to share whatever I do. It's just I know my family watches it, some friends all over the country. Actually, we have family members, and that's all part of my life, So just happy that it worked out. And guys, the next episode is gonna be me actually out there with the bait, throwing it out in the water, in the ocean. Alright, guys. Don't forget to subscribe, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys in the next one. See you soon.